aplauso a Marco Dávila. Just give it a round of applause to Marco Dávila.
These are difficult times for the 12 million undocumented immigrants in this country.
Estos son tiempos difíciles para millones de inmigrantes indocumentados en este país.
We can see a lot of racism,
Podemos ver mucho racismo,
a lot of discrimination,
mucha discriminación,
a lot of extremism,
mucho extremismo
and a lot of hate groups.
y muchos grupos de odio.
This anti-immigrant hate is reflected throughout our immigration laws.
Este odio antiinmigrante está reflejado en las leyes de antiinmigración.
Although some of the worst parts of SB1070 are temporarily stopped,
Aunque algunas partes de la ley 1070, SB1070, fueron temporariamente paradas.
here in Minnesota there are already laws in place that function in many of the same ways,
Aquí en Minnesota hay varias leyes que ya funcionan de esa forma,
including 287G, Secure Communities, and the Criminal Alien Program.
incluyendo 287G, Secure Communities y Criminal Alien Program.
Just this week, an English-only bill was passed in Lionel Lakes.
Apenas esta semana, una ley de solo inglés ha sido pasada en Iron Lakes.
We are also facing an SB1070 copycat bill here in Minnesota called HF3830.
Aquí también en Minnesota estamos encarando una ley copiona que se llama ¿cuál es? HF3830,
which was introduced by Steve Draskowski.
que fue introducida por Steve Draskowski.
Do we want Arizona-style immigration laws here in Minnesota?
¿Tenemos leyes al estilo Arizona en Minnesota?
Under 287G, this program deputizes local police to act as la migra. Is that what we want?
Los 287 le están dando permiso a la policía de actuar como la migra. ¿Eso es lo que queremos?
There are currently 63 active cities that have been implemented this program. This includes more than 20 states.
Ahorita hay 63 ciudades que incluyen este programa. Esos son más de 20 estados.
Secure Communities is a program that automatically runs information of everybody admitted into jail custody and sends them to ICE.
Secure Programs es un programa que automáticamente le da información a ICE acerca de todo el mundo que está bajo custodia de las cárceles.
There will always be those who want to make the lives of immigrants miserable.
Siempre va a haber quienes quieran hacer las vidas de los inmigrantes miserables.
There will always be a Republican or a Democrat government discussing how to use the immigration issue for more votes.
Siempre va a haber algún demócrata o algún republicano pensando en cómo van a usar el debate de inmigración para obtener más votos.
And as long as there is no legalization for the 12 million undocumented immigrants, there will always be a huge immigrant movement fighting in self-defense.
Y mientras sigan habiendo más de 12 millones de inmigrantes aquí en este país, siempre va a haber un movimiento para oponer a estas leyes racistas.
Today we say no to racism,
Hoy decimos no al racismo,
no to discrimination against minorities,
no a la discriminación contra las minoridades,
no to discrimination of immigrants,
no a la discriminación de los inmigrantes,
no to SB1070 and other racist laws. Thank you, and let's send some positive energy to our brothers and sisters in Arizona.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Hi everyone, my name is Espinoza and I'm really excited to be here. It's people like all of you and events like this that make our country great. Now it's time to get tough on these racist laws. It's time to protect our constitutional rights. Are you with me? Yeah! Are you with me? Yeah! All right, each of you should have gotten a little gift from our attendants here. So on the count of 3, I want everyone here to hold up your papers. Are you ready? We're going to show them our papers right now. 1, 2, 3. Show them your papers! That is the Constitution of the United States of America. Give yourselves a round of applause. Those are the papers that you need. SB1070 is unconstitutional and it will not stand. We're going to keep fighting. Alright, up next we got a special treat for you. A good friend of mine. We grew up in the Northeast together. We got Bugsy from Poetic Assassin!
Hola compañeros, soy el comandante Bugs, here to say I refuse to compromise myself or unload my gun. I keep my weapon cocked, ready to bust with a flick of a tongue. Fuego y la palabra, and I'm forcing freedom to come. Cause I'm sick of waiting for the things I was taught when I was young. Like this country's the greatest in the world, son. Don't ever forget where you're from. Not a word about the genocide of the people we tore her from. And it wasn't until the people of the sun did I know that this wasn't the only way that things were done. Now my flag flies upside down, cause that's the way this country's been run. And I'll never be done spitting fire at Babylon, burning the truth y'all rest upon. I was born at war, let me get my armor on. Y'all on the wrong side of the Rubicon. I seen evil transform lately, like Megatron, Decepticon. Children starving daily, like every day was Ramadan. You're right, me and you are not alike. You stay a Martian, I'm allergic to kryptonite. You gotta kill me in my sleep, burn my body and let me rest in peace before I hand over my soul. Piece by piece I've been lied to and deceived. This monster consciously conceived keeps people living on their knees off of ignorance and apologetics it feeds. May I never succumb to the dull hum of the machine producing plastic American dreams. I'd rather not play than choose one of these teams. May I never be trapped in the scheme, never be turned to a fiend through the slow dripping IV. May I take my own life with the dull edge of a knife before I support the loss of another Palestinian life. May I die where I lay before I allow another Abu Ghraib or Guantanamo Bay or the stripping of rights just cause they gay. May I ride behind bars before I ever pledge allegiance to 50 stars. Before I play my part and choose the lesser two evils, I'ma stand on the stage burning the flag, screaming Viva Che and long live the IRA. La lucha sigue.